Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here with another video. You see what's in the viewfinder. Video today, it's like I made the video last week, a couple of days ago, is that I'm going to tell you about the next project. Well, the next project is this. This is our next project. Today is Friday. I think January 26th. Let's discuss this a little bit, and I'm gonna need your opinion on some things. So, y'all heard in my videos that I have a new way of trying to do things. And my way of trying to do things is start a project and finish it. So, this one's going to be a little bit different though, because I ain't going to be able to finish this. And let me give you a little background. I need to get at least this car. I need to get both of them, but really this car running, that it can be moved on its all four wheels. I would like to have the hood, the fenders, the front clip all back together and running and be able to drive it. Of course, I want to get it painted, but that's where the project, as of today, that's where it would stop. Because the project that comes after this is pretty major. The downstairs tenant that moved in my mom's apartment, when he moved in, we discussed that he would just live there for a year, because I need to go in and totally redo that apartment so I can make more money, so I can afford the taxes and the house insurance. So that's going to have to be a total redo. So the amount of money that I'm charging him for rent is nowhere near what I need to be able to do that. So, more than likely, he's going to probably move in September, October next year. The upstairs bathroom, my bathroom, something that I want to complete for my wife, that needs to be done. That's a complete gut out and redo. And that whole side wall, that whole side of this house needs to be completely taken off, and all new weatherboards, pretty much the same way I did the back and everything else like that. So I have a lot in front of me, but to complete that project and to complete many other projects, I talked with my wife, and I decided that this car's been sitting here since 2006. So that's 11 years that this car's been sitting here. I need room in the garage, so when it rains or during the summer when it's really hot and stuff like that, or at nighttime, that we can do projects up in here to pertain to the house. Priming and sanding and reglazing windows or whatever, that it could be done down here in the comfort of a garage. I do want to get the car painted, which I'm going to paint it, but I don't think I have enough time. I'm not saying that I might not prom the fenders and the hood and stuff like that and have a complete prom front clip, but we'll see how that goes. So I might just go back on with multicolors or whatever. Depends on the time frame. Now, the motor's been redone. Transmission, y'all know that I rebuilt. I rebuilt the motor, and I had the motor rebuilt. Rebuilt the motor. The motor's been rebuilt since 2007. What I'm worried about that is that it hasn't ran since 2007. So it's been sitting for a long time. Worried about the seals and everything. I'm not going to pull the motor out. I'm not going to try to rechange the seals or anything like that. I'm just going to go with it, and hopefully it don't leak like a sieve. I am today probably going to get in here, take out the spark plugs. It's all been, it's got the oil pan on, it's got all the spark plugs on it. You can see that the manifold's been covered with tape. So the motor's been sealed, so I'm pretty sure that nothing's gotten in it. I'm going to take the spark plugs out on it, shoot down some WD-40 and probably turn the motor over by hand and see how that goes. The rear end, what problem with that? We have a rear pinion seal that's leaking. That needs to be out. But another problem that I have is I have a gas tank that's been sitting with gas since 2006. So I have to drop that tank. To drop the tank, you got to drop the rear end. So I'm probably going to drop the rear end and then do the pinion seal at the same time, and then take the tank out, go get it. I talked to a guy at a radiator shop that they'll ball the tank out and everything if it ain't all rusty and stuff, which I don't think it is. And clean the tank that way and then put it all back together and put the rear end and stuff back in it. One of the problems with this car is it's been sitting since 2006. I do have everything kind of bagged and tagged, but man, trying to remember where everything goes, what boat goes where, is going to be pretty difficult. And so I guess my opinion, I would like to hear your opinions on which way would y'all tackle this. Would you start in the front or would you start in the back? I'm kind of thinking the back first because you need the fuel system to start the car. So I'm kind of leaning towards the back. It's something that I can get into, I can get accomplished, and then work towards the front, then put the transmission in. I have everything that I need. I got the clutch, I got all brand new stuff. That's all been bought many years ago. So I have all that stuff. That stuff is there. So put that on and then work towards the front. This is my thinking. And then just start putting everything back together, on the front part of the motor, the brake system, and all the wires and stuff like that. Y'all can see that there's a lot of work that's been done to this car. Now, this is the initial wreck in 2006. I don't know if y'all can see that. It sort of tore all this off, and that was the initial wreck right here. Now what I did is actually, that's my truck, when I wrecked my truck. What I did is actually bought a parts car, and you can see that I cut and gutted a lot of this stuff out, and then I junked it. That was in like 2006 or 2007 when I bought this car. I think it was about $200-300. It really wasn't much. So that's where I'm at today. But y'all know how I made a statement that now the way I do things is that I start a project, and everybody that knows good old Zeke, that's my boy. I miss him tremendously. And that's my mom. I miss her tremendously too. That's when Zeke was a puppy, right there. But I'm kind of going through memories here when I'm talking to y'all. The airbags blew when I had that wreck. So all that's been done already. I took all the dashboard out. You can see that. I took all the dashboard out and replaced all that stuff. Put new airbags in it and stuff like that. There's the hood. That's how bad I crunched the hood. This is the front support. All this was all bented in, so I had to take all that out. But see on the parts car, I'll cut the front support out. I cut the front support out, and then I cut all this out. I unspot weld all that. So This is all this. This is all the front support that I put in, and then I put all this in. So all that's been re-put in, re-welded, and this has all been painted the color of the car that it's going already. So that's the kind of history of the car. But like I was saying, this is the project. So every day that I'm off, if it ain't raining, if it's raining real hard that I can't open the garage door, that's when I bought the things to do the attic project. And if it's real cold, I'll go up there and do that. So, keep on. And the attic project, what that's all about, it's about storage. Creating more storage so we can move stuff around and store it while we are destroying other stuff. And so that's what that's about. So, I mean, my mindset is always about what's next, how far down the line. I mean, my mindset do have things about the Chevelle, because I like to get the Chevelle this is not part of this project, but eventually like to get the Chevelle just to be able to move. So, the Chevelle part is just going to be throwing a motor in, a transmission in, or whatever, and just hardwire it, and just put a starter button in it and whatever, so I can move it here and there. It don't have to be driven on the street, but it can be moved around in the yard, so I can have full access to this garage. I hadn't had full access. I mean, I built the garage in 2000. I haven't had full access for this garage since 2006. It's always had 2 cars in it, and that's really ridiculous, fellas. It really is. I mean, you have a garage, you can't even use it. So I think this is going to be beneficial to the projects that are going to be going further ahead, and then also be able to have room to do projects more conveniently and more comfortably, not out in the heat, not out dealing with the rain and all those issues. So really be nice to hear your opinion on stuff, but this is what y'all gonna be seeing, every day that I'm off and every day that I can. So I'll be putting 5, 6, 7 hours a day on this thing. So hopefully I can get it done in a pretty short period of time. At least, like I said, driving and stuff like that, and hear it crank up. And, of course I'm going to have to go get parts, so I'm going to have to try to figure out what goes where. And, a lot of parts are in the attic and stuff like that. What changed my mindset, how I did things before, it was just like I would start projects, I would finish 3/4 of them, and then they would kind of sit. I was actually talking to Wild Eyed Northern Boy one day, and he's the one who actually changed the way I thought about things. Because in that conversation, we talked on the phone. Great conversation. I like talking to him. And he asked me how old I was, which is pretty much about the same age as him. And he saw in one of my videos that I had all these different dreams, about fixing this up a certain way and fixing this up a certain way. And I think at that time, I was 52 or 53. And he kind of made a short comment about, you think you're going to be able to get all them done? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess. And he goes, well, I guess what he was saying is that, being 52 and 53 and having all these dreams, that by the time I get 70, 75 or whatever, or up in age, then I ain't going to be able to be doing all this work like I can do today. So it's great to have dreams, but reality is that you better pick a few of them that you really want to do and then try to go towards that goal, and it made so much. I never ever looked at it that way, because you never think about dying, and and especially now since I lost my mom, that was kind of unexpected. That I kind of look at things a little bit differently. So things that are important to me, the cars are important to me, the house is important to me, my family's important to me. So those are things that I'm gonna strive to try to get accomplished, at least until I can't do it anymore. And if I can't do it anymore, at least I want to be able to I want to be able to drive the car. I want to be. I don't care what it looks like, you know, or whatever. I want to be able to drive them. I want to be able to have fun in them. I just don't. I realize all the dreams that I have are great, you know, but I mean, I'm not Donald Trump. I never will be Donald Trump. But you only can do with what you have. So this is my direction. This is where I'm going. You know, I think it'll help me out with getting things accomplished and, you know, and try to move forward in life. You know, if I win the lottery, then things will get a little bit easier. But I guess I got to play first, but, you know. But, so that's where I'm at. So I'm hoping that y'all can give me your opinion where y'all would start on this thing. I mean, I got parts all up in there. I got to find everything. I got them all up in the attic. You got to remember, I got two cars in the attic. I got this one, and I got that 93 Firebird. This is a 94. I got that 93 Firebird that I took totally apart, and I brought every part up there. Just in case I needed a part for this car, I have it. Now, how good it is since it's been sitting up there for 11 years, I don't have a clue. So I'm going to have to go through all that. So that's going to be part of the issue, you know. I got to go up and down those damn stairs. Coming down is a lot easier than going up, believe me, fellas. I know. I've went that route many, many times. But I really don't want to make this video too long. But I thank all my subscribers for waiting. But y'all going to start seeing some car videos, man. I'm going to get this thing running. I'm doing all the work myself. That's pretty much how I do everything around here. I pretty much do most of the work myself. And try to make a game plan and go from there. So I would like your opinions on how y'all would tackle it. I mean, like I said before, I think I'm gonna tackle the rear end. I hate to take more parts off this car, but since now this is what I'm gonna be doing, you know, every day. Me and my wife agrees that this needs to happen, so I got her backing, so which helps out a lot. You know that you know, I know she really wants her bathroom. I just finished her kitchen, you know, I mean, that was in the works for a pretty long time with a lot of work, so I know she wants her bathroom redone. But she's willing to wait for me to get the things that I need to get done, so I think I can do a better job on the other projects and make it more convenient for me to do it. You know, because I got welding things I need to do. I got all kind of stuff. I just don't have the room, and I don't want to do it out in the open, out in the weather. I want to get out of the weather, you know. So, I mean, I have room here, and I bought a tent-looking thing or whatever for a while back, and that could be all installed and put up. But this is where I'm at. It ain't like I'm that far away, because I mean, all the front end's been rebuilt. You know, the rack and pinion, that's all been rebuilt. All brand new bushings, everything. Motor's been rebuilt. T5 transmission, I rebuilt. Hopefully, I rebuilt it good enough that it'll work. I've never did one of those before. I never put in a pinion seal or whatever. I'm gonna try to do that. Watch the YouTube videos and maybe we can do this together. Maybe, you know, y'all can help me and tell me what y'all know and what y'all think, and if I'm doing anything wrong, or give me your opinion on how you would do it. I'll be trying to make, you know, updated videos. Oh yeah, on the videos, I want to thank everybody for all the for y'all helping me about trying to get the video thing so I can, you know, clip these videos together. Well, I looked up Windows Movie Maker and stuff like that, and I see that they still don't have it for 2010. But I did find one that's VHDC. That's the name of it, and it's pretty much the same thing. I already downloaded it. It's a pretty cool. It's free, and you could do all kind of stuff with it. It's really cool. I mean, you can put music on it. You can split the videos. There's even a way that you can just upload say like you take a video of this and just, there's a quicker way that if you don't want to do any editing onto your videos, like normally I don't do. It's pretty much, it is what it is for me. That you could just put it in and then put on the next little, you kind of just grab it and put it in a slot. And the next thing is like a transition that you can transition from one video to another. And you put that in that slot, and then you put your next video. And I think you could add on like 20 different videos together if you wanted to. But then that's all it is, and then you upload it to your desktop, I think it is. Then you upload it to YouTube. So I think that one's going to work. But I want to thank all of y'all. Y'all came through. Yeah, actually, the way I found it is going through the Windows Movie Maker one, and then I saw on the side somebody making a comment about VHDC, and I went and take a look at that and looked at some of those videos. And they said if you are brand new to YouTube and brand new to doing videos and stuff like that, this is the one that you want to use, because Windows Movie Maker, YouTube Movie Maker is being discontinued January 20th of this year. YouTube is not producing that anymore. And Windows Movie Maker, they don't have anything for Windows 10. So you'd have to use the old Windows Movie Maker, and they're not updating that at all anyway. But this is a brand, so if y'all want to go check out, y'all want something different, go check out VHDC. And if y'all want any more information, just give me a message or a comment on the video, and I'll see what I can do for y'all and put exactly what I know. It's VHDC though. V is in Victory, H is in Hanson, D is in Dick, and C is in Charlie. But so I'm down here to start. I guess my first thing I'm going to do is kind of clean this thing up a little bit. I cleaned up all underneath the Firebird the other day, so it's not all dirty. I hate working in dirt and filth and stuff like that. I like a nice little clean little area when I'm doing things. I'm going to clean up the Firebird, wipe it all down, get all this dust off of it, and then I'm probably going to jump underneath and start looking at taking these wheels off and see where I got to go with that. When I paint stuff, most of the stuff I'm not going to use a paint gun. A lot of the parts that's going to be on this car today is going to be painted with a spray can, just because it just be quicker, and so I can get the car moving. I need to get this done so I can get this car out of here. The car's going to stay in here, but when I need to move it to use it, or if the garage is being used, I can park the car out there. It can get, rained on or whatever, like a normal car. So, that's what my intentions are. And then, maybe it was total. The car was total, so the value, they gave me $3,000 for it, and I bought it back for $300. Everything works in this car, fellas. Everything works. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it. It's probably be my third car for a while. I got a couple other ideas, but we'll see how all that goes later on. I'd like to get my wife another car if I can. I don't know if I'll keep her Altima and get rid of this. I'll keep this and get rid of Altima, and I'll get rid of both of them and buy another third car or something like that. I would like to just, well, let's not even get into all that. That's just more some bullshit to talk about. But we'll see. So I guess today what I'm going to do is start cleaning this up a little bit, blow it all off, get it ready to start being worked on. Look forward to y'all comments. And I think that's it, and start finding parts. So I hope y'all are excited as I am. I've been looking forward to be able to do this, because this is my passion. This is what I like to do. All the other things I do is just because I got to do them. But this is the really one I really want to get on. But in time. And if the good Lord takes me before then it wasn't meant to be anyway. So it's a day-by-day proposition. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm just going to enjoy the time that I have to do what I got to do. and just go from there. But this is the new project, fellas. The Bird. The 94 Firebird. Hopefully that you'll see power. I'll get a heart beating again and see where we can go with this. So I look forward to y'all comments. Y'all have a great weekend, and y'all take it easy. Bye-bye. Oh, later.